I practice in the FPV Freerider, I have adjusted the quad settings to the snappy option, and I adjusted the camera to 15 degrees. I find that it more corresponds to real quadcopter behavior, but still with FPV Freerider it's still not perfect because it will keep on flying forward whether you use the default or the more um, sensitive option of the quadcopter settings. So I decided to try pinch flying about a week ago. So I had so far logged on around 10 hours of simulator flying. So I mainly use the FPV Freerider or Velocidrone. But I find that FPV Freerider is much easier to learn with because Velocidrone is more for advanced pilot when you know the basics. So as I mentioned earlier, pinch flying will help you improve your FPV piloting very quickly. So I only started pinch flying a week ago, around 10 hours of practice in simulator, but now I can fly at least better than I was before. I still use Garmin for line of sight um, stabilized mode, but with Acro, now I prefer pinching, whether it's line of sight or FPV. So what you need to learn with FPV is really turning. Turning is most important because flying straight, throttling up and going forward is easier. All you need to do is you push the throttle and then push the pitch slightly forward and it will fly forward. But what happens when it starts to fly forward and you need to turn? So for a long time I wasn't able to turn properly because I was using the yaw without. So I find that now with my training in the simulator, I find that you need to, so to turn you need the yaw and roll. So what you need to do is if you want to turn right, you need to push the roll to the right slightly faster than the yaw, or maybe simultaneously. I can't really tell you how I push the sticks, but I find that when you push the roll and then you yaw to the right, then you will turn very smoothly and very sharply. So as soon as you finish turning and then you quickly pull back a little bit to the opposite direction, then it will stop or it will go to the direction that you want it to go. That's turning. In order to slow down, what you need to do is you need to push the pitch slightly back and the yaw, not the yaw, the throttle slightly forward, just very slightly. You can see that in my video. At the end of the flight video, you see that when I try to land, I want to slow it down, so I push the throttle up and then the pitch back slightly until it slows down, and then I slowly let go, and then it just drops. In relation to aiming, what you need to do if you want to aim going through a hoop, you need to use the roll stick to roll to the right. If you want to go slightly to the right, but you need to push the yaw stick also at the same time, slightly.
3 minutes.
So that's how you aim. And if you want to go straight, you need to go push the throttle stick and then the pitch to the back, throttle stick up front, pitch to the back. So slightly, you do it slightly so it will slow down. Then you can aim more accurate. And that's flying straight and aiming. So if you want to do a 360-degree turn, you just do a similarly to the normal turn, roll and yaw, but you do your yaw very quickly 360, but as soon as you finish the turn, you push the throttle stick to the up so that it will slow return. So this is the things that you need to learn in a simulator, and it will help you fly well in real life. So in order to go through hoops, I find that it's much easier for you to fly up, and then you start aiming, and then you let go of the throttle and let it drop, and then let it drop into the hoop as soon as you go near it. Because flying from bottom up and aiming to go through a hoop is much harder. So that's how you do it. Flying through hoops, go up, and let it drop, and then let it just glide into the hoop. So the point of this video is really to show you that if you really want to learn FPV flying, you want to improve very quickly, you need to pinch fly, and then you need to use a simulator to help you master the sticks movement.
1 minute.
And then you can then take it out to real life, and you will find that all the skills that you learn in the simulator will help you in real life flying. So in this video, you're going to see the simulator practice sections, and watch closely my sticks movement. I was using all the tips that I just mentioned, and then so the next part of this video, then you'll see the turning sessions in real life. So I wanted to get that down, and so that I can fly better when I put them all together. And the last part of this video is when I put all my skills together, and I was
10,
able to fly fast,
9,
aim,
8,
go further,
7,
turn,
6, 5,
slow,
4,
and so on.
3,
So I
2,
hope you guys like
1,
and enjoy this
0.
video. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Just remember, quadcopter is not rocket science. See you next time.